Sorry.
Thank you so much. Losing my voice a little bit, I've taught all day. So this is our 5th grade orchestra, and we just proved the concept that gravity works. Go figure. So these kids have been playing, this is their 2nd year. These pieces are longer, they're more comprehensive. Like I said, they put bits and pieces together. These children are also all seated. If we had, one of our bass player is unable to make it tonight because she's on vacation, but she would be the only one that would be standing this year. The pieces are not memorized, they're longer, and learning to read a long song also is a skill that these kids have to develop. It's a lot like reading a book, because it's very easy to lose your spot because it all starts to kind of blur together. The pieces we have prepared for you tonight are Hillcrest Impressions, March Oriental, and March of the Metronome. I kind of went for a march theme without knowing it. So the first is Hillcrest Impressions. To get the rhythm down, we called it the Here Kitty Kitty song. You'll understand why once we play. So this is Hillcrest Impressions. We fit on here though, so that's good. Our next song was the first song that we learned this year. It's called March Oriental. It's called March Oriental because it uses a pentatonic scale, which is a fancy word for it. Has 5 different notes in the whole thing. There's also a neat technique that the kids get to use where they play 2 strings at once, and that should double our volume. There's a lot of slurs and other really fancy things as well. So this is March Oriental. one of my two participants for BCMEA. It's a Wab. Wab, stand up. Yeah, Wab! I'll make him a new one with his name on it for sure. Our other BCMEA participant this year is Angelina. You can stand up if you like. BCMEA is an audition-based ensemble. It's for all 5th and 6th graders in Broome County. So these two kids went up against their peers, not only in Vestal and not only in 5th grade, but against all of the Broome County string programs. So I'm very, very proud of them. Their concert is coming up in 2 weeks. Yeah. 2 weeks. I was going to see if they knew. And that'll be at the Anderson Center. It's a great time, great music. So if you're free that weekend, feel free to come support these two Glenwood kids. And some Glenwood alum will also be in that group. Our last and final piece is March of the Metronome. It's spelled silly because a metronome is something that kind of keeps time in music, but it's a gnome as well, so it's kind of a silly title. Thank you again for coming tonight, and I look forward to working with these kids for the second half of the year. So this is our last song. If you get to enjoy one. As far as picking up your child, the orchestra room is very small and it gets quite congested, especially with both grades in there. So you are more than welcome to meet your child in the lobby. They'll get packed up really quick. If they'd like to take their instrument home, they can. Might as well practice more while we're at it. All right, very good job, guys. You are free to. Why don't we go up this way? Good job.